Eight verbs start with a. Eight verbs start with a. Eight verbs start with a. Amavuga umunani atanguzwa na a. To abuse, to abuse, to abuse, to abuse, guhohotera canke guhonyanga agateka kundi muntu. To add, to add, to add, gushiramwo, to add, gushiramwo. To answer, to answer, to answer, to answer, kwishura. To alive, to alive, to alive, to alive, gushika canke kugera. To agree, to agree, to agree, to agree, kwemeranya. To allow, to allow, to allow, gutanga uruhusha canke kwemerera. To ask, to ask, to ask, kubaza, to ask, kubaza. To advise, to advise, to advise, guhanura canke kugira inama. Eight verbs start with B. Eight verbs start with B. Amavuga umunani atanguzwa na B. To be, to be, to be, kuba. To be, kuba. To begin, to begin, to begin, gutangira. To buy, to buy, to buy, to buy, kugura. To bring, to bring, to bring, kuzana canke kujana. To bring, kuzana canke kujana. To believe, to believe, to believe, kwizera. To believe, kwizera. To build, to build, to build, to build, to build, kubaka. To build, kubaka. To behave, to behave, to behave, kwitwara canke kwifata. Ni ibijanye na comportement, inyifato. To bend, to bend, to bend, to bend, kugonda canke kwigonda. Eight verbs start with C. Eight verbs start with C. Amavuga umunani atanguzwa na ce. To cook, to cook, to cook, to cook, guteka. To call, to call, to call, to call, guhamagara canke kwakura. To close, to close, to close, kugara. To close, kugara. To cry, to cry, to cry, kurira. To cry, kurira. To cry, kurira. To choose, to choose, to choose, to choose, guhitamwo canke gucagura. To change, to change, to change, to change, to change, to change, guhindura. To count, to count, to count, to count, guharura. To count, guharura. To carry, to carry, to carry, to carry, kunguruza. To carry, kunguruza. Eight verbs start with D. 8 verbs start with D. Amavuga umunani atanguzwa na D. To do, to do, to do, kugira canke gukora. To do, kugira canke gukora. To draw, to draw, to draw, gucapa. To draw, gucapa. To draw, gucapa. To drink, to drink, to drink, to drink, kunywa. To drink, kunywa. To drink, kunywa. To drive, to drive, to drive, gutwara canke kugendesha. To drive, gutwara canke kugendesha. To decide, to decide, to decide, to decide, gufata umwanzuro. To decide, gufata umwanzuro. To discover, to discover, to discover, to discover, kuvumbura. Ni mu bijanye n'ubushakashatsi. To discover, kuvumbura. To defend, to defend, to defend, to defend, kurinda. To defend, kurinda. To dig, to dig, to dig, kwimba. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with more lessons. Don't go away. Shira nawe iri ryungane. Shira iri rivuga mu Cyongereza. To swim, to swim, to swim. Rishira muri commentaire. See you.